What a fantastic race, Hilali Johannes from Namibia. Wow, look at this. This is absolutely phenomenal.
Hilali Johannes smashing the field this morning.
And as a winner of the 2019 Spar Women's Challenge, Hilali Johannes.
That's an incredible performance.
The National Coronavirus Command Council has decided to enforce a nationwide lockdown for 21 days with effect from midnight on Thursday, the 26th of March.
1, 2, 3.
The coronavirus pandemic caused the cancellation of all of Spar Women's Challenge races in 2020. So Spar decided to offer all its runners and its walkers the chance to take part in a virtual challenge event.
It was important for Spar to maintain the Spar Women's Challenge in some form. You know, we've built this race up over the years. Women look forward to it each year. They look forward to the journey with different women. They look forward to the stories that they tell each other en route. They inspire one another. They encourage one another. You know, and during a time where it was so dark and so sad with what's going on in the world and in South Africa, it was a time for us to stand back and say, well, we're not going to cancel the race, because it's very easy to make those decisions. It's much harder to say, well, what can we do to bring some light, to bring some joy, and to bring some hope back? And that's exactly what the Spar Women's Virtual Challenge is. It's to shine that light, to be that sunshine, and to bring some hope in a time of great darkness, where women can stand together and with that courage can honestly just move forward and do some great, great things and make a difference.
A virtual race involves people participating anywhere they can on the designated day. One of the venues was Nelspruit, where the local runners were joined by the captain of the Mpumalanga Sunbirds netball team. Gender-based violence was a theme right throughout the day.
It's a gender-based violence initiative. I think it's important for people to know that they're not just being supported verbally, but they're taking action towards it and saying, I'm going to participate in the race. I want to show you that I am supporting you with my actions and not just with my words.
In a virtual run such as this, the emphasis is on fun and fellowship, not necessarily speed. Another initiative aimed at creating awareness of gender-based violence happened in Nelspruit when the Mataffin Men's Forum joined women runners from the local Low Med running club.
Today, as Mataffin Men's Forum, we are supporting the gender-based violence. Our core business is to make sure that we, as men, it does not happen under our name, that there is people who are still continuing with the violence against women and children. Spar is playing a very good role in this endeavor and is supporting us big time. Now, during COVID, we were running against gender-based violence, and Spar did sponsor towards one of our social group that supports the rape and initiative.
It's incredibly important because it is referred to as the second pandemic, number one. And also number two, what's been really good for us is to have, I know it sounds kind of odd, but to have a men's forum involved in it. Because the reform and the understanding needs to start within the communities and come from men basically calling out other men.
The little town of Kaapsehoop is one of the major tourist attractions near Nelspruit. It's a beautiful spot high on a mountain, and a group of Spar virtual walkers went out there to look for the famed wild horses that roam the area. And of course they found them. These women are passionate about stopping gender-based violence.
This is a very important cause for me personally, because I happen to be a person that has actually undergone GBV, and you know, looking at how people sometimes perceive it and how, you know, victims actually struggle to overcome it, I have to say that, you know, it's quite amazing to be here today and be standing strong, you know, letting people know that it's not the end of the world. They're not defined by what has happened in their lives.
Another group of walkers made the trip out to Sabi, where they went to the Lone Creek Falls a spectacular spot deep in the hills of Mpumalanga. The group then gave their own special rendition of the Jerusalema, a local South African song that has gained popularity not only locally but across the world as a kind of anthem around the coronavirus pandemic. The virtual Spar Challenge also took place in Johannesburg, and a large group of girls from the 4-2 high school arrived at Marks Park. Once again, the Jerusalema theme was evident, as was their coach and Spar Challenge ambassador, Renee Kalmer, now expecting her second child. Doing the dance in fine style was Alana Africa Bredenkamp, and a group of volunteers and staff from the Hannah Charity and Empowerment Foundation, WALMA, which supports poor communities with basic services such as playgroups, soup kitchens, skills development and job creation. Ria Adam, at the time a Spar employee, ran the very first Spar Challenge race in Durban back in 1990. Now 70, Ria decided to do the virtual challenge as a means of promoting the race charities. In that race, she proudly received a plaque from legendary athlete Zola Budd.
I was working at Spar Natal when they took over the first sponsorship of the challenge, and they needed somebody to represent the company. So I ran the 10-kilometer race and it was wonderful. I feel very proud because all the charities are getting the money, and I mean in today's day and age it is so difficult out there. I think it's very important to get the people together and more importantly to get the sponsorships for the different charities. That is what inspired me. It makes me feel great, really, really. Then I know I also contributed something.
Back at the Spar Virtual Challenge, Renee Kalmer, baby on the way, led the walk. How does the Hannah Charity Walma help the community?
We normally help people with food, clothes and some activities. We've got groups of activities that we do like motherhood, womanhood. We've got also a preschool for free that we teach kids from 8 to 12. We feed them as well for free. To us it means a lot because it gives us the opportunities to see the world out here, to enjoy ourselves whilst we are walking. We know it's a bit tough for others to walk, but at least for us we enjoy. We love having like Spar on our backs. It really helps us a lot.
To the far northwest of Gauteng lies Thabazimbi, and it was here that an excited group of walkers gathered for their Spar Virtual Challenge. With a clearly marked route, no one was going to do less than the required 5 kilometers. Again, the emphasis was on fun and fellowship.
This is the Thabazimbi Spar Virtual Women's Race, and I welcome all the people that dressed up, that are going to have fun today. And this is a long time since so many people has come together, and we're just going to have a great time. Thank you to Spar and thank you to all the Thabazimbi people.
This was a typical Spar Challenge scene. Folks out there in the fresh air celebrating the benefits of fitness and exercise. And kids possibly competing in their very first race. So exciting for everyone.
You're running in the bush. Other people must do it in the city. Look around you. It's awesomeness. The whole day, every day.
We're gonna have fun to walk and enjoy.
Hey, it's a nice day for us as a woman. I see the men here are supporting us.
The Jerusalema theme found its way all the way to Thabazimbi, and the local women proved to have as many dancing skills as the rest of the country.
Today was a community effort to show support against gender-based violence, and that's why we pitched up in huge numbers here. For our little town, it's huge numbers, and to show our support for this cause to end this gender-based violence.
It was a very special day for us as women. After everything we have been through, seeing on the television, hearing on the news, it was a very bad and a sad story about us as women. But today we have stand up and say, this must come to an end. As women, we say no to women violence, no more to child abuse. We are saying we don't want to be silent anymore.
We don't want
to be silent anymore.
Enough is enough.
Modimolle is a little town in Limpopo, and the Spar Virtual Challenge took place at the Abraham Creel Children's Home.
Hier uitgaan tot aan die onderkant, dan vat jy daai stukkie grondpaadjie tot by die hoofweg.
Well, the community has been amazing here in Modimolle. It's about 200 people today who all came out to the Abraham Creel Children's Home. The reason why the Abraham Creel Children's Home is so special in this year's race is one of the beneficiaries of the entry fees that have been paid, the 50 rands that people pay to walk in this virtual race, was towards a young girl who lives here. She has a history of gender-based violence, but it's not holding her back. So a few months ago, we came here to the Abraham Creel Children's Home to help her with her future for next year and also an operation that she needed. And the Children's Home decided, let's do a virtual race here.
Ons is ongelooflik opgewonde. Ons is almal hier vir die Spar Women's Challenge. Dit is vir ons 'n groot voorreg om dit te kan aanbied en ons is so dankbaar vir dit wat Spar en Good Morning Angels gedoen het vir Jeanette, waarvoor ons dit doen vandag teen gender-based violence. Ja, so dit is hoekom ons almal hier is. Ons gaan stap teen gender-based violence vandag.
Ek wil baie dankie sê aan Spar vir die inisiatief om hierdie reis te doen against die women abuse en bewusmaking te maak vir vrouens en kinders wat deur abuse gaan en baie minder kinders gaan in kinderreise op eindig as gevolg van die wat Spar vir ons almal doen. En ek wil net sê baie dankie. Moet nooit opgee nie, staan op, skud jou skouers af en weet net dit was nooit jou skuld nie en wys die wêreld maar jy is 'n sterk vrou en jy gaan beter uitkom.
For the Spar Women's Virtual Challenge, 30,000 entrants not only received the traditional Spar Challenge goodie bags, but all the 50 Rand entry fee went towards 30,000 more food parcels for charities.
We wanted to spread the sunshine out there in South Africa, and what we decided is that for every entry we get this year, instead of giving the participant a goodie bag, we are going to distribute food parcels to gender-based survivors. And what we've done, we've reached our 30,000. So we will be giving out 30,000 food parcels to gender-based survivors. We want to make a difference. This is just something that we want to do to give something back to South Africa, especially in this time of need. But I think apart from being able to give out hampers, I think the biggest contribution was positivity, that we could spread the sunshine, and there was a strong message, if you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. And I think that made such a big difference, especially when everything is cancelled. This is something that was not cancelled.
3.
Before Spar Virtual Challenge Day, the residents of Irene Homes in Tshwane packed the 30,000 goodie bags for the participants.
Every year we are involved in packing the goodie bags for Spar, and for us as a protective workshop, meaning that we deliver a service to the community. We on a weekly basis from a Monday to a Friday between 40 and 48 men and women from the community who's also intellectually disabled join the program, and therefore projects like this, the packing of the Spar goodie bags, is always a highlight.
I ran my first Spar race back in 1994, and it was all for the goodie bag and the t-shirts. And now, almost more than 20 years later, I still get excited about the goodie bag and the t-shirts. It was really a special and a heartwarming day seeing how these ladies packed those goodie bags with so much love and so much care. So I'm definitely going to think different about a goodie bag in the future.
This is a race with a difference. When it comes to women empowerment, looking after those that can't do everything for themselves, looking after our men, our women and our children, you realize that this race is inclusive. So being here today, you just realize that again. Everyone is here to help And it's not just a race pack that you're receiving. Someone got a job through it, someone learned something through it, and I got to visit here and make a difference.
You can hear that our people are really excited about this project. They enjoy being part of something like that. For them, it's important to see an end product.
Today just shows what Spar is doing and how they care for all of the women of South Africa, empowering women, just giving them an awesome opportunity to be part of the race, even if it's just to pack the goodie bag. So it's just amazing to see how they care, especially to women of Mzansi.
The people that entered this race realize that they're entering this race to make a difference. Whether it is a family outing, spending time with your family together on a day like race day is amazing. But the fact that you are helping someone by donating your money and getting that race back doesn't just say that you've achieved. It means we have achieved. We're walking on sunshine.
Still in Tshwane, we took a trip to the massive Spar distribution centre, where staff members were keen to show off their dancing skills once again in the Jerusalem.
Ever since the beginning of the lockdown, we have been seeing some sort of domestic violence increase, people killing each other in the house because of stress. So this is one of the activity that take the people out to relieve the stress that they are finding in-house. Spar has been part of us since 2016, providing us goodie bags, and last year they came on as the main sponsor. And you know what? The goodie bags plays a very pivotal role in the growth of our event. As an example, our race was more of an elite thing, but the introduction of the goodie bags helped us to attract the masses, the social runners, which also help us to generate funds for our club and other clubs that are helping us on the day. And we look forward to working with Spar going forward.
Down to Soweto now, where another iconic Spar runner organised her own little virtual Spar challenge event. Poppy Malamba was the very first winner of the Spar Grand Prix back in 2008 after a brilliant career. Now she's involved in coaching and club management in addition to a career as a baker. Poppy has a massive community following in Soweto.
I started to run the Spar, I think was 1998. It was in Durban. So I came 8th position, and 1999 I didn't run. 2000 I ran again, I came 3rd position. 2001 position 2, 2002 came first, 2, 3, 4 came first. So I achieved a lot with the Spar. 2008 they formed the Spar Grand Prix. So they organized the Spar Grand Prix. I won the Spar Grand Prix in 2008. It was so great for me to meet some people and travel all over the world. So for me, it was a great achievement. I even qualified for the World Champs. I went to overseas there. So it was nice, and I enjoy to run the Spar. Every year, the ladies were training for the Spar because everyone wants to win the Spar. So winning a Spar is a big achievement. After I won the Spar Grand Prix, I won 50,000 rand. So I took that 50,000 rand and renovated my kitchen. I went to culinary school for baking, and it's baking and cooking. So I've been baking since from 2012 until now. But during lockdown, there was nothing that we were doing. So I decided to bake and sell the cake. So I'm selling the cake every day. So I'm doing what I like. As we women, we are facing difficulties because men are abusing us each and every day, and men are killing us every day. So talking from an experience, my ex-boyfriend was abusing me. So on the 26th, I'm organizing the Spar visual race. The message is to ladies, come and support the Spar and run the Spar visual race, because we don't have the races now. So maybe we'll have the race next year, but let's use the Spar visual race as one of our biggest races. Yes, there's life after running. Another thing is to go to school and study, because running is not a full-time career. So if you go to school and study whatever you want to study, so you know if you're no longer running, you can do whatever you want to do.
Apart from road running, Spar also sponsors netball, and members of the Gauteng Jaguars netball team joined former Comrades Marathon winner Shane Bosman, Spar ambassador Lindy Stradum, and the Oppie Ball Foundation at the Maslow in Pretoria. Oppie Ball works in the area of helping people with disabilities.
Oppie Ball Foundation really represents the Be Sunshine that the Spar so rightfully say. It's about giving hope to persons with disabilities who really might felt left behind in our society. And yet today we are here to give hope. We are here to say people with disabilities really has got an opportunity to and a sense of belonging within society by taking part in this beautiful Spar Virtual Women's Challenge.
I think that's a great initiative that Spar did, that all the entry fees, like 50,000 food parcels. And so many people in this time, so many people need that food, and I think that was a great initiative from Spar, and it's so near to my heart also, is to give to people that need food, and I think that's so wonderful.
The Gauteng Jaguars netball team were excited and happily joined in the festivities with everyone else.
The other day, me and my husband actually drove, and on this really rocky road, we actually got a flat tire, and we stood next to the road, and these two strangers pitched out of nowhere, not asking to help, they just jumped in and helped us. And I mean, afterwards, I drove home, and I was just like, who can I help? You know, it's spreading the sunshine. So if you help others, it's like a circle going around. So just to help each other out, be the brightness in each other's world.
Becker Primary School is in Magaliesburg, and an amazing 260 young girls from the school decided to play their part and joined in the Spar Virtual Challenge. In a burst of creative brilliance, these young ladies took a stand of strength and determination in a tough world.
I am strong because I am aware of my weaknesses. I am beautiful because I am aware of my flaws.
I am fearless
because I have recognized illusion from reality.
I am wise because I have learned from my mistakes.
I am a lover because I have felt the hate.
I am strong. I am beautiful. I am enough.
That just shows the power of youth on display. And this challenge also showed the power of social media. The Spar campaign received an amazing number of 470,000 hits on its Spar Virtual Challenge Facebook pages. This proves that the concept has wide appeal right across the country.
Stand against gender-based violence.
Ek loop elke jaar ek dit by die Tshwane reis, en toe ons nou hoor hierdie jaar is dit gekanselleer en dit is 'n virtual reis, toe besluit ons, wel ons is hier en die dogters is 1 week dogters, 1 week seuns, waarom dit dan nou nie vir die dogters doen nie, en so by hulle awareness te kry vir charity. Jy weet dat elke ou se bietjie maak tog 'n groot verskil op die ou einde. Dit is vir ons belangrik om ons dogters nou al te leer dat jy het 'n reg om te bestaan en jy het 'n reg om 'n deel te wees van die samelewing en gelykheid te hê.
We cannot just be abused like this and kept silent, just swept under the carpet. So our school is trying to send the message to tell every woman out there or anyone that we are not objects, we are human beings and we should be treated equally like everyone else.
We have decided to take part because we want to show that we shouldn't be afraid as women. We shouldn't be afraid to stand up and be who we are. We are here to support all the gender-based violence children. We are here to stand up for who they are. We want them to know that they can be who they are no matter what situation they go through. We know that we can be who we are in front of the world. We shouldn't be scared to be who we are.
Nobody should underestimate us and disrespect us because we are women. Even religious-wise or culture or religion, women are women. Don't ever underestimate us. We have equal rights as men and we are equal to men. We are allowed to do the same things that men do, even though people underestimate us, but they don't know the strength that women actually have.
Knowing that people are out there and they can't stand up for themselves and like say something because they're scared of the abuse that's going on. I also want to take that out, that people mustn't be afraid to stand up for themselves, and then together, if we help each other, we can make a change.
we can never ever give up. You as a mother, you as a woman, you as a daughter, you can never give up. And I think that is what they did so well, Spar. They said, we're not just going to stop here, we can take it to the next level. And they did, I think, and that's what the kids need to know. You never ever give up. There's always a way out.
Spar thanks everyone involved in this wonderful day. So it's goodbye until next year.